Hello, my beauties. We are starting our next unit, which is our Introduction to Geometry. So this first set of notes is on the basic shapes, points, lines, and planes. And by basic, I don't mean simple. I just mean we get into more complex shapes after this. All right, so name the line 3 different ways. Well, to name a line, you just use 2 points on the line, any 2 points on the line, and you put a little line above it. So the points we have on this line are A, B, C, D. So we just want to pick any of those 2 points. So I said line AB, line AC, and line BD. And it has to have the little line symbol over the top, which means it has to have arrows. A line has arrows. Okay, so number 2, name 4 collinear points. Well, collinear means co, together, linear, line. So they have to be together on the same line. So that would be the points A, B, C, D. Okay. Name 3 non-collinear points. Non-collinear, so they're not on the same line. So these would be points that form a triangle. So any 3 points that if you connected them formed a triangle. So I just said X, Z, D. I go X, Z, D. If I were to connect those 3 points, I'd have a triangle. Okay, number 4. How many segments are created by the points A, B, C, and D, and name them? So segments, there are 6 of them. So I just started, well, if I just start at A, I can connect from A to B, I can connect from A to C, or I can connect from A to D. So segment AB, AC, AD. Or going from B, I could go B to C, or I could go B to D. I can't go B to A because I already named that segment. The order of the letters doesn't matter. AB and BA would be the same segment. So that adds BC and BD. And then from C, I could connect to D. So 6 segments. Okay. Name a pair of opposite rays. Okay, opposite means that they're going to form a straight line and they have the same initial point. So I said CB and CD because that starts at C and goes to the left, and then the other one starts at C and goes to the right. So those are opposite rays. To name a ray, you just need 2 letters. You need the end point and one other point on the ray. So this says to name ray BD a different way. Well, that says to start at B and go to the right. So I could also name it ray BC because I'd still start at B and I would still go to the right. All right, so now we're adding in planes. A plane is just a flat surface. So we're not talking about an airplane. We're not talking about a coordinate plane. We're just talking about a flat surface. All right, so 4 coplanar points. Co again means together, planar, plane. So 4 points on the same plane. So I just named A, B, C, D because they're all on this horizontal plane right there. So name the line where the planes intersect. 2 planes always intersect at a line, like the corner of the wall. So where the 2 walls come together, you get a line of intersection. So right here is line AB, and that's where the 2 planes intersect. So 3 collinear points. Well, we just said we have line AB, so I said points ABD are collinear. Name plane P a second way. All right, so to name a plane, you can name it and just put a little letter up in the corner. And notice, though, they usually make it italic, so that's a little italic P. Or you can use 3 non-collinear points that are on the plane, so I said CDE. So plane P can also be named as plane CDE. Okay. So name 2 points not on either plane. Well, H and I are just out there in space. 12's kind of tricky. True or false? A, E, and G are coplanar. True. 3 points are always coplanar. We may not have drawn the plane that those 3 points are on, but 3 points are always coplanar. So that one's kind of a trick question. It's actually true. All right, the back side. So we're going to draw the figure. It's a single picture, so you can't draw multiple points. Once there's a point E, that is the only point E. So 4 non-collinear points, E, F, G, H. So I just kind of draw them circular. You know, go around a circle because it says non-collinear. You don't want to have 3 of them in a line, 4 of them in a line, so I just started. So in this case, kind of made a square. Then draw line EF. So EF, extend past the points and put arrows. Ray GH starts at G and goes through H. Again, extend past H and put an arrow. Segment FH, well, that just starts at F and ends at H, no arrows. It just starts at one and ends at the other. 14, 3 lines that intersect in 3 points. So basically I just form a triangle. 15, plane K and line M intersecting at all points on M. So basically it means the line is in the plane. So you first just draw the plane and then you draw the line directly on top of the plane. Ray AB and ray BC, they need to be collinear. So I drew a straight line and then I put points A and B. And then here was the trick though, is to figure out where do I put C. Because it says with intersecting segment AB. So that means ray AB and ray BC both have to contain that segment. So the C has to be on this side. So we have AB going this direction and BC going this direction. And that finishes up our first set of notes.